Hello everybody, it's Aaron. Welcome to another episode of Feed the Beast. So I've been working on the power situation a little bit today, and here's what I've done. Let me just show you what's going on. I want to do a couple of things this episode, and this is one of them. I've already set up all the engines. There are 26 of them or something like that, and I've already laid out the conduits and all the pipes. I've already made sure they work. What I have done, I have put two redstone energy cells right here, and this one is basically going to be the buffer. It outputs at 100, it inputs at 100, which is actually a little less than these engines will make. This one, same thing, and then I'm going to use conduit for everything, so I can turn this down if necessary. So the thing about the magmatic engines, if you remember, they take a while to heat up. And typically the way I had this set up was if I wanted the engines to kick on when the thing wanted energy, then they'd kick on like every 5 minutes. And they would never actually run very efficiently, and I don't want that to happen. So I have to go back upstairs, of course, because I forgot a couple of things. No big deal. So how do we solve that problem? We solve it with a latch. And the way this thing works, let me show you the recipe first. It's a bunch of stone stuff. It's actually really easy to make. It's easier than the timer. A couple of stone cathodes, couple of stone anodes, and 4 stone wire. So you can look the recipe up. You know, we've touched on this a little bit before. So how this thing works is it's basically like a memory cell. So this is an output, and this torch is an output. So if I put some red wire on each side of it, you see it goes like that. So right now, this side is hot. So if I put a redstone torch over here, it switches. And if I take the signal away, it stays. So I could flip this as many times as I want, and it's not going to change the state until this one flips again. If you make this in vanilla, you can do it with a couple of blocks, a couple of torches, and some redstone. It's called an RS NOR latch. Same basic thing. This is a very condensed version of it. So this is what I'm going to use. I'm going to have 2 gates. One gate is going to say when the energy cell is empty, give it a redstone signal. So that's going to be this side. Give it a redstone signal. It's going to turn all the engines on. The other gate is going to say when the redstone energy cell is full, give it a redstone signal, at which point it will switch, and there we go. And I could do this without this latch, but it's in the game. It's part of the modded Minecraft experience, so we are going to use it. So I think I might need another structure pipe, and I think that's just this and gravel. And I'm going to need I think I can do it with 2 regular gates. And by the way, the iron totally filled up again, and I just cooked up like 20 stacks of refined iron because the quarry's still running right now. At least it should be. So I'm generating quite a bit of iron. So let's put another structure pipe together. See if we can wire this up real quick. And then what I want to do is I want to try out the sugarcane harvester. From what I read, it influences a 21 by 21 block on the XZ axis, and then the Y is 6. If you're familiar with the Minecraft guys, I don't watch most of them. Every once in a while I'll watch Generic B or Etho. I really like Generic B, and the way he has it set up is he has a 2-level reed farm with the thing in the middle. It only takes off the top layer of reeds when it grows to 3 high. So basically one of these will harvest 42, well, not 42 because you have to put the water, but I don't know, probably 21 reeds at a time, or as soon as they grow. I don't know. I just wanted to set it up, try it out, probably run it with the Red Power solar panels and that bluelectric engine upstairs, just because it's, you know, basically free energy. I also want to use the filler to clear out some land to start making all the forestry farms. Though, excuse me, though we may not have time to do all of this in this episode. But this is the one I want to get done first, and then I'm going to have to hook up the thermionic fabricator, the carpenter, and a couple other machines. And the Enderbees gave me some stuff, and I want to centrifuge that because I want to see what it gives us. I actually know what it gives us, but I want to play dumb for now. So let's see. I'm going to have to get creative with this. I'm going to move this conduit so I can run back and forth, because I'm going to need a little bit of space. And I don't know if this is going to influence. I think it is. So we may actually have to move the energy cell over one, just because we're going to need a block of space in between. Actually, you know what? We're not. You can put, well, I'll just show you. Let me go back upstairs and we'll grab the thing, and then we'll see if we can pull this off. That's a cool thing about Red Power. Let's get one of those and one of these, and if we cut this into cover strips, yeah, I think that's as far as we need to go with it. I only got 2 from that. Let me make some more of these. I don't know how many I'm going to need. You can use cover strips to separate the red alloy wire, and I'll demonstrate it up here just so you can see. If I make 2 rows of it, it all connects. Oh, come on. If I put the cover strip in the middle, it'll actually keep it separated. So if you need to run wire right next to each other, then it can be pretty good for tight spaces. And I actually forgot about that until right now, so good on me. So let's go back down here and do this, and we'll see how it goes. I may need a panel to go right here, and it may not work because of this thing. So let's see. I didn't bring, damn it. I am not with the program today. I don't think this will connect to that. However, when the gate kicks on, it may or may not. So let's see what happens. Redstone signal on, redstone signal on. That's crazy. Full energy. Yeah, you see how that connected? We don't want that because that's going to mess up our whole situation. So let me go upstairs yet again, get the saw, or at least a panel, and we will just put a stone. I think we can do it with a stone cover. Yeah, that's as far down as it goes. And I'm going to bring the saw in case I forgot something else, so we don't have to keep running back upstairs. So if we put our stone panel right there, see that redstone no longer connects. So I'm going to have to put this structure pipe with some wire coming off of it, and we'll also have to put one right here, and we'll have to put the gate on there, and I can actually probably just run that across the ceiling and not have to worry too much about it. Let's go one more. So where where is our gate, or our latch, I guess. And then we can run the other one right there. And then if we put our cover strip, I don't think we want to go one more. We can put our cover strip like that. And since that redstone signal is on, all of this, of course, is it's gonna be powered. Alright, so they're on right now. So I want to do, if full energy, redstone on, right? And this one, I want to do this one if full energy, redstone on. It's not going to work like I thought it was. Let's do no energy. So I don't have an empty redstone cell here. You know what? I might have one. So let's see if I can take this thing off. And hopefully the gates, I guess they may not remember. What did I do with that other energy cell? Maybe it's up a level. I should have tried this out before the episode, but I was like, you know what? I'll just wing it. We'll see how it goes. Where the hell did I put that thing? That's the real question. I may have filled it up. That's alright though. We'll just use this thing. This'll work. Since this can store energy, this should be a fairly okay demonstration. Maybe. We'll see. Let's pop it right there. It can store energy. So maybe we should hook up a conduit to it. Right, there we go. Beautiful. Did you see that? The machine said, hey, I need energy, give me a redstone signal, and then when it had full energy, it kicked it off. I'll do it one more time since we didn't have the damn conduit hooked up. We'll watch it go. When we place it, it's empty. Well, that was not very good. What the hell happened? That's not what I wanted. Maybe there is still energy in the conduit? That thing filled up fast. That's the output. Let me disconnect that again. I just want to see that happen again. I'm pretty sure this will work. I just want to make sure before I drain an energy cell. So we put it there. You see, now it has 0 energy. It's totally empty. And as soon as that has energy, this is going to kick off because that condition no longer exists. And then when it's full energy, that signal is going to kick on. And once it starts draining, you know, or what am I trying to say? I don't think I can reach that one from over here. Right, that one's going to stay on, and then when the energy drains, it's going to actually take the redstone signal away, but since I'm using the latch, it's not going to be a problem. So we see the thing fill up, and then the engines, bam, they kick off. So that's going to be really good. Basically, what's going to happen is, when the energy cell is here, you know, it's going to give power to this one, and then this one will distribute it to whatever. This one's just kind of a buffer. So this one will get drained first. Once it's empty, every single engine will kick on, generating, what's that? I don't know, around 100 MJ. it'll fill this thing up fairly quickly, and then as soon as it's full, all the engines will kick off. We don't have to worry about anything exploding or locking up or anything like that, which is awesome. So I think that is going to do it. That's the power station, essentially. You can do the same thing with combustion engines or peat engines or really any kind of engines that take a redstone signal. I'm just doing it with magmatics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably going to put glass right here above the conduit, and then glass all around this thing because I love the way the conduit looks. It looks all futuristic and stuff. I think it looks really cool. So that took a little longer than I thought it was going to, but no big deal. What we'll do is we'll just make the reed harvester thing, and then we'll get that thing set up, and then we'll do the rest of the farms next episode. So to make this, we're going to need the sturdy casing, of course. Basically, we have to make a logger. Sturdy casing, diamantine electron tubes, and a small circuit board. I don't think I have any circuit boards left over. I don't think I have a forestry chest anymore. I do have some sturdy casing. If you recall, we need redstone and tin to make the circuit card. We need some diamonds for the diamantine electron tubes and some glass. Also some reeds to turn the logger into the sugarcane harvester. The first one of these I made, it was in my first season, I think. I wasn't impressed. I set it up and I thought that I could do a more efficient reed farm, and I can, just with pistons and a timer. See, so let me go ahead and I'll just poke out a thing every other one for now, just so I know where they go. And I don't remember if that one does not need water. So we'll just pop it right on top over here. We'll go ahead and throw some glass in it, and let me grab a few more diamonds. I'll go ahead and make 8 of these things, or I don't remember if you get 4 or 3 from the recipe. But we'll go ahead and use up all the glass. Am I not getting energy? Pretty good idea why. There we go, heating up. While that's happening, let's do this, because the end bees gave me this stuff, mysterious comb. You can eventually make ender pearls out of it. It gives you pulsating propolis, and then you turn that into something, and I think you have to put it in the carpenter. And you cannot re-centrifuge that, which is not a big deal, but I don't really have a use for ender pearls at the present time, so I just wanted to do it to see what it was. So redstone. Oh, I need 5 diamonds for that? Man, that's expensive. I'll do the other ones later. And I think our circuit card machine is still hooked up. Did I give it all? Yep, I gave it all the redstone, of course. Circuit card. And then what does that go in? Does that go in the carpenter? Or do I just craft it? Maybe I just craft it. I always forget which goes where. The hell was that? Didn't even get my tubes. my really expensive tubes. Alright, so there's our logger. I also did not get reeds, of course. I need to set up a warp back down here. And do I have a reed barrel? I do. Got 4, okay. Also, I forgot what I lost my train of thought here. The ender bees, they will hurt you very quickly and you will die. They killed me. I had 75 XP after I killed the dragon. Lost it all. Alright, so there's our sugarcane harvester. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. Of course, I don't have the redstone in my pocket anymore. Did I leave it all over here? Yes. Alright, I just didn't want to waste the glass. Just leave those there. So we're going to need to go upstairs, get the solar panels, and the bluelectric engine. Probably ought to sleep first. And then what I'll do is, if I have any dirt in my inventory, probably don't have enough. No. I'll just make a little. Oh, of course it's raining now too. I was gonna make an island and just put the thing on the island. And then let it do its thing, and I actually just so happen to have a chest. I think it outputs to a chest like the rest of the forestry stuff. And ideally, you know, an electric engine and one of those solar panels I've been using for the quarry, or solar array, would be really good for something like this. Actually, you probably don't even need a solar array that big. And typically the forestry machines, they take energy all the time. So you don't really have to worry about your pipe exploding. And you can hook it up directly to the harvester, so that's not going to be an issue. So let's just make sure that hooks up just for fun. Put the thing right there, and I forgot a place to put the lever. Doesn't look like that's going to work out. That's okay. There we go, and we'll put our chest down. We'll give this thing a minute to speed up, of course. Nothing works instantly. But you can see it's taking the top off, and it actually takes it off relatively quickly. And there are all our sugar canes. The reason I wanted to test this out, you can... I wanted to make a melon farm with block breakers and pneumatic tubes, pneumatic redstone tubes. And I probably still will do that. You can use the seeds for seed oil for stuff. But I wanted to run those through the fermenter, but you cannot run those through a fermenter. You can run reeds through a fermenter. You can also turn reeds into plant balls, but from the information I read, you actually get more bang for your buck if you use the reeds instead of turning them into plant balls. So I'll probably just do that just for, you know, something to do Maybe we'll turn it into biofuel and give the liquid fueled steam boiler a shot. You don't get a lot of biofuel from the biomass though, so you have to have a ton of biomass to get that thing going. So there is a very easy sugarcane harvester. I normally set up a couple of rows with pistons and a timer, knock it into the water, pick it up with an obsidian pipe, or you could place a block breaker next to each of the reeds and just suck it right in. But there are many different ways to do something like that. But I want to try to use the machines for stuff because that's what they're for. So I think that'll just about do it for this episode. I don't want to go long again because editing down is kind of a pain. What I plan on doing is this hill right here and all this stuff. What I want to do is probably set the filler right here on the level that we're standing on and just level it. And then probably make at least a couple of tree farms, the peat bog, the wheat farm, and the sugarcane farm also. I just wanted to see how well this worked. Obviously the bottleneck is the sugarcane growing, so you could probably hook this up to one peat fired engine and it would do just fine. So I'm probably going to go ahead and run the filler in between episodes because we've already done that. You guys should be familiar with it. And then I'll just get everything ready and then we'll start setting up the farms. I don't want to say necessarily next episode, but very shortly. And then we'll get that going. So as usual, questions, comments. Ooh, one other thing. I want to build an alveary. I think we get extra bees pretty soon, like maybe Monday. Today's Friday. So I want to go ahead and build one and get ready for that. So I'll probably do that maybe in between episodes and then go over what it takes to do it once I have already built it. I had to get that in there just so you weren't, hey, what the hell is that thing? So questions, comments, etc., please put them down below. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.